All right, testing live. Here. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna start with duties. Yeah, a good word. Except this isn't summoner. This is scholar. Ah, you're watching on mobile. Okay. And then it pops, of course. Of course it pops. Yes, we're going in. Anyway. Alright, we got a pretty cool looking Reaper. Dancer. Let's go. And now the on-screen chat just explodes back out of nowhere. Oh wait, meant to do that. There we go. Let's go. In we go. And keep spamming the DPS. They can't kill the tank if they're dead. And there we go. All right, big frog. Kill the big frog. Everybody ready? Let's do this. Big frog going down. Not interested in that. Not getting anywhere near the front of that either. Brunch. frog door. Shit. I don't even know what hit me to do that. Anyway, here everyone. Yes, Frogdor the Hoppinator. He turned me into a frog! A frog! I got better. Alright. Now we get some real pulls in here. Let's go. Popping some real pulls. He is the stupidest hat contestant, but we all know Emperor Varus is the winner of that one. That's why he was crowned Emperor. Stuff. Stupidest hat award. Alright, let's do an ad low. Couple more of those. Another ad low. More enemies. Into here. Burn him alive. Put the dot back on it. Take this, Ziggy. No, you don't. Alright. Almost got him down, then there's one boss to go. Alright, we're on the roof. On the ceiling. The floor above us. Crit shield. Nice. Three festers. Oh, those don't do festers. Those are used for heal on Scholar. Heals on Scholar. Instant cast heals. There we go. Wait while the dancer views the cutscene. Phase 2. Ready? Fight. Alright, time to burn her down. Look away from that. That's Tank Buster. Let's put that on the tank. Refresh the dot. Only attack from this angle. So I can level summon her faster. That's why I'm Scholar. Popped this I was doing this dungeon waiting for Matt to get here, and then he showed up just as the duty popped. It was too late, I couldn't back out. Alright. That on that. Almost dead. 4% left. 3, 1, and dead. And commendate the tank. Read. And I already have that. Didn't even need to use any of the things. But yeah, there's things that look like they give me Fester. Do this. It's just quick instant heals that I can throw on. Two commendations. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah. There. Oh, I already got him. Good. Okay. Good. Alright, let's do... Start Omega up. Magnarmus, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we set up operations in Rogger's Reach, while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu, which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that. And the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we're getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came along to the workshop and saw for yourself. Surprised? Aye, so were we. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you, you will play no part in this investigation? Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleague. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know that I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Then I trust you'll thrive elsewhere while I encourage you to piss off. Hey, it's not me getting told to fuck off for once. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effective immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. And it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 of what you get... 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Look. Whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we can do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance. Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while, on account of which we had to put the investigation on hold. Tisk. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains and to compliment your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Magnarmus. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I for one would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Then it's settled. Chief, we got a problem. The etheric concentration levels at Yon are soaring. Our readings doubled from the one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate this site. I shall handle this matter personally. Diggs, Wedge Magnarmus, I need you with me at the Yon. To the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop, too? I don't know what to do with him. Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Breach this contract and I will have my pawns of flesh. The Fearing Stones. Let's go to the hole in the ground. Ooh, ominous. Oh. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our precious has been busy. What villainy is this? Oh. What villainy is this? Hello, little dragon. In slumber, sweet, have I lain since mine offspring's war with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. Oh, God, what's happening? Chief, get out of here! Uh-oh. Eh? You're not dead! Apparently not. It passed straight through me, as if it were some sort of illusion. Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon brought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. While this spectacular thing remains. You say peculiar. Oh, peculiar thing remains. What? If it looks like a chocobo and Quez like a chocobo, I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo. Speak with chocobo, I guess. The way it Quez isn't unlike a chocobo, but it's more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafels ride are about this size, aren't they? I suppose, aye, alright. Let's go with chocobo for now. Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then. Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Magnanimous, you aren't going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend. It's that same dragon that's wrapped around the Agrius. What? The Midgardsormr who fought and fell at the Battle of Silvertier Skies? And here I was content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not, that being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith. And said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgardsormr tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it haileth from another star. More than that I will not say. Why not? I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over into this world. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? You have not to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So, you really can show us around the inside the hole, can you? Quack. Sure. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the Yawn. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent to and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything, are you? Yeah. Let us begin. What is this place? What's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, morsels. I found a television set, guys. I am Omega. I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. We're disappearing. Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Thank you for cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Well, the dragon did tell us that that Alpha would be our guide. I wasn't about to be consent to be erased. Looks like some manner of tower or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and created. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. The assignation is tentative, however. Pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects, your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Alright, how do we do that? Ah, an invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have seen this. Anyway. Ooh, I apologize. Anyway, we are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to this summary erasure, as I am sure you'll agree. Fiston nods. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? The existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Alright. Where do I go? Help if there were a path. I think this floor moves. I'll gather at the center. Aha! Different from the ones earlier. Take the lead. Magnomus will follow. No good. It's protected by some kind of barrier. Ooh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down before you know it. Now this is my kind of battle. Chief, something's happening with the cube. Another box. Another one. Seems they'll continue to spawn as long as the monitor is operational. It's out of commission. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current. Well done, Wedge. That leaves just the enemy. The second cube is about to turn. Alright, second cube. Give him another delirium. teleporter? I'll give it a try. Add a relocation device. Point 2. Right, same approach as before. Wedge and Biggs, the monitor is yours. The rest of us shall tend to the enemy whenever you're ready, Magnanimous. I'm ready now, let's do this. Alright, they got the thing down. Do it again, do it again. The teleporter. Moving along like clockwork. Area. Ah, there's 2 monitors in the way. And Gil says there's more cubes too. Stay focused. Go. A behemoth. Percent. Alright, both of those are dead. And there we go. Next. Duty complete. That's our goal, the Delta Escape. If if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said it grouped subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that the far greater challenges await inside the egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Alpha, but hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be in translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at Deltascape analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you need to not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it we're supposed to do exactly? You ought to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit on how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects. Just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest that we set up a base of operations here. Throw this XP at Scholar, see how much there is. Somewhat cobbled together, but this should be sufficient to suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we'll wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Oh. There was no XP for that. Alright, Stan is Dark Knight. Into the Deltascape. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we will have little choice but to proceed as bidden, and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to the others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? It promises to be a most entertaining foray, and I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that we were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. Quack. It's a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his operation to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Magnarmus, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. Nodders. Request accepted. Now accessible. Let's go. Actually, I do need to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Nothing of value was lost. It changed to less than 5 minutes while I was away. Interesting. Do it. Long wait here, though. That disappeared again. Oh no, it seems... It resets whenever I switch screens. Whenever I switch feeds. Anyway. Wonder how far away I can get before the duty pops. And I make it all the way to Mordona. Let's go. South Shroud. Well, I've waited 7 out of 6 minutes so far. Oh, I know what to do while I wait. Go to the gold saucer. That's a decent one. As I play scratch-offs. Is he here? Oh, he's not here today. But you know. There we go, finally. It popped. The last DPS can accept. look, the winged snake thing. Kill it. Novice, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Alteroite. No idea what the name means, but good luck. Twin bolt, whatever that is. Oh. The tanks. Catch them in time. Alright, drop one of these into the fuck box with you. Come here. Those ones in the middle showed up, then the ones on the outside showed up. Those are gonna blow first. And those are gonna blow. Alright, time to LB it. There we go. We got it. Good kill, guys. Everyone did great. I don't know who to commendate, so there we go. Be that. I got a commendation. Cool. Alright, what's it say? Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though. I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend Altaroite, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts, with deltas 2 to 4, in this test world alone. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had to but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier than even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it? Gods help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. How then do we explain Alpha, as I recall it manifesting corporeal outside the rift? And again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures, mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha, he's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would have all been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable. Changing the subject for a moment, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cartano to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Magnarmus for me. We must pray that Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, but one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must choose for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. Analysis is yet incomplete, but it would seem that subject Delta is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate then that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effect. An anti-gravity gimbal. May it serve you well. Quack. 2.0 accessible. How do I have to leave to teleport? Just chill, play the hammer game till the next one pops. Score. Get it up to 30 grand. Do. And now. Which place has some poolside music? I know what I can do. Killing time while I wait for the pop. See how long it takes me to get to the top. How many attempts this time? Ah, shit. Fucked off. Call that fail number 1. That'll be fail number 2. Hell, I was supposed to jump. I pushed the jump button. It was weird. Fail 3. And I make it before the duty pops. Not with that kind of playing. And I make it. Good question. There we go. Jump I failed last time. Up there. There we go. Alright. Move that so I don't overshoot. This part's the scary part. And I made it. found a guy up here. Alright, do I also go for the lamppost? I think I'll go for the lamppost. Hell yeah. I did it. It's done. Anyway. I forget which ward we were. President Newt Arc. There. Not there either. Oh, it was here somewhere. Anyway, couldn't find our old house. Find it. I'll find it after this one. We're waiting on the next one. Someone withdrew. Got another one. Yeah. All right, next one. Ooh, down inside the building. Person tank, I'll figure I can just use that. Port. Wow, everybody got hit by that one. Tank privilege activate. Activate tank privilege. Alright, that's gonna hit the whole thing unless we do this. Look away from him. He's almost dead. 33% left. Anti-light. Whoops. 3, 2, 1, and no longer frozen. Down 4%. Whee! I can fly. And we're good. And he is dead. Otters. I got all the bullshit. Crap out. There we go. And Nero says, a rousing performance made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on living, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use. At any rate, there's another mighty foe laid low, and may I say that I had every faith you would succeed. Next one. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Otters. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then, let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimension Castle? What's this, you know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folk tales. It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and such things are wont to be unfold. He meets her end at the hands of the heroes, incurably valiant, youths not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the Fourth Astral Era. But little remains of that age, so there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? It would seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then. Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been. Its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not of this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinct holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created. Ha! That such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings. And they were wild, and they were wild indeed. But gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero. Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Magnarmus said he is ready to continue, so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. Next one. Yeah. There we go. Quick. Alpha appears eager to proceed. May enter Delta Escape 3.0. Alright. Next one. Less than 5 minutes. Alright. Now I go looking for my old FC house. Never mind. We're in. Let's go again. That one was quick. Delta Escape 3.0. What fools are these to have entered my domain? No matter. You shall remain here for my pleasure. Ooh, 2 Dark Knights. Shit. Both the tanks have been frogged. 2, 1. More frog. Ring of Fire. This dark token. Ah, those 2 AoEs. I'll let you go ahead and tank it. Colored ones. Oh. Whole bunch of people got frogs there. We got 3 or 4 frogs. Like 3. Alright. Figured that was coming. The void. You partake in the game, I shall partake of afternoon tea. Alright. Time to go play sand sliders. We're out. Well, return before I could drain my cup. You deserve a prize. Tea is over. Let us resume our fun-filled games. He's dead. We won. Anyway. What do we got? Their commendation. You get the com. I get the hell out of here. We talk with Sid. I'm glad you're safe, Magnarmus. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Delta Scape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. Alright, I've taken enough rest. Last one. The next battle is with Subject Delta 4, the test world's final resident. From what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumed the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you ignore. His name is X-Death, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when X-Death calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? Why, good triumphs over evil and the heroes defeat X-Death, of course. What did you expect? I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? One moment. Link Pearl. Ah, Biggs. At the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well. I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Sorry for the interruption, that was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not... It would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have been taking damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allegan standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on X-Death would seem to be our only recourse. The Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then. I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. And Alfie says, Alpha No says, Alpha No, Alpha. Alright. Delta 4. Accessible. Duty Finder. Alright, let's see if that happens again. Made it outside. Ticket. Alright. What's in the sub? Okay, not there. There. Okay, so 3, 4. Raven, Furs, Fern, Panda, Duke, Mona, H-Dog, Dodge. Double check what house number it is. Oh, I think it was 46. Yeah, 47. Okay. That'll help. this. Yes, he can. After he gets the full game. This is our old house. I wonder whose chocobo that is. Last one. Pool party. Finally, it is in my grasp. The power to control all creation. The power of the void. Last one. Actually, it's 3 million. Get it. Already got him a third of the way dead. zombified me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your point over here? There we go. Oh, that's just always on the tank, okay. Getting hit by this time. Not getting hit by it that time. No thanks. Not getting zombified again. Shit. Oops. The other tank got him. Yeah, the other tank's got him. Okay. And he's dead. And the Delta and the Omega won. Aye, the void was mine to command. And he gets sucked into his own trap, just like... Escape complete. Their accommodation. Who gets it? We're gonna go random. Actually, no, they picked up when I died, so give it to them. Sure, and pass, 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 pass. Pass, pass, and pass. All right. You're out of here. Got quag going on. Ignomus, thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Given that all are present incorporeal, does mean this area is no longer the Deltascape. Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from the other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await for further instructions. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy the what rest we can. Otters. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. It is well that thou harborest doubt, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, what art thou truly? The instrument of the mortals' triumph, or the bait that lureth them unto the abyss? Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade. It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? Take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Right then, let's head back to Rogger's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Rogger's Reach. Speak with Jesse. Welcome back, Magnarmus, I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know that how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get. What with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her? I did after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. But just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But such irksome matters aside, aren't you just the most adorable little thing? He followed you here of his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? That we start off with a simple clockwork version. They'll be queuing up in the streets. Oh, you can't be. What in the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. Though we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown Allegan artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We'd best take the Excelsior and go find them. Leaving again so soon. Nero Magnarmus, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Wanna come along, eh? Probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to take a mold of you. Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. To Gridania. Airship landing. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to the Cartano Flats. Go on ahead to the control room, Magnarmus. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Seven hells, Biggs, Wedge. Are you alright? Answer me. Chief, Magnanimous! A monster appeared out of thin air. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega, you set that thing upon them. Affirmative. I am capable of creating simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you, however. They are more than sufficient to gravely or wounded to kill the majority of your kind. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Not the cat girls in the bottom right. Try to check the shift in policy. Quantity over quality. Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly, those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. For this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So putting on a show at the yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the selfsame anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. It would seem we have much to ponder, but first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. Chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Rogger's Reach and report to Jesse. The Rogger's Reach. Magnanimous, I heard there was trouble when the Seven Hells happened. They tried to kill Biggs and Wedge. What? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Playing with people's lives like this, it was all a game. This is madness. Sir, will they be alright? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's Guild for a time. And all we can do is wait and pray. Oh, God, strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have what? Activated Omega. You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu. But this is true. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held to ransom. And as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. The responsibility? Just the kind of thing that you knew you would say. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even if you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper uses of technology. It was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Boja, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is, embrace who you are, a man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. The Midgard's armor has the right of it. We face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend. So please, for Biggs and Wedge and all of us, don't lose. Says Queh. I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good evening to you. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we all must see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together somehow or other. Let's go. If I can summon her to level 77. Saucer. we go. Next one. Oh, we're back here again. Let's go. This way. And Rita. And back to Bahamut. This way. Oh, shoot. Not again. Knocked off again. Get the carbuncle back out. Alright, back to Ifrit. This way. this. No! Damn it. Sucked. Oh, good. Alright. And out I go. Oh, that hardly got me anywhere. Alright. Raids. Hey, Francis. Your old friend is here. Mr. Hobo Bobo. Shrek. Anyway. Yep, that Shrek. That Shrek. Indeed. He is pretty awful. See if this macro works. Yay, it does. Alright. Immense. to this. Let's go, guys. All the healers left are. And we got new healers back. Outburst. All right. And off we go to the next one. Dragon. He gets knocked down and he gets back up again, and we'll never keep him down. Some would even say we're never going to keep him down. And he's down. All right. I'm B, so I go middle. No, don't go up there. Oh my gosh. Why? Anyway. Nope. Now we wait. Get back on here, you. Come on, everyone. Stay on the pad. We gotta stay on the pad till he completes theirs. Waiting. Wow, this is the longest I've seen. Oh, get back on here. There we go. Alright. We finally killed theirs. We're out of here. Alliance B, so we attack second. First thing I'm gonna do is focus on ads. He's dead. next one. Okay, next. Reliance B, so we go straight to the back. And everyone kill the bomb. And we're on to the next area. Next area. Set the hot one. Hot stew up. Alright, time to fight another King Behemoth. Where have I seen this before? Shit. Set. Switch to Titan. Path's Ruin. Switch to Garuda. And that's a wipe. Oh my god. Well, that was a nice getting on the pad skills for Alliance C, really. But it's alright. Alright, back into the summoner rotation. Ruin. Alright, now we go to Rip. Oh, shit, I've been grabbed. Alright. Now for it. Go to Titan. Manage those and mix in those. Alright, I made it. Everyone on my team made it. Woo, everyone lived. And common day. Alright. Ready. Next. Alright, Summoner's now 77, so back to Reaper. Oh wait, actually, it's 8:55. All of them 77, except for Paladin. Mission accomplished. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here. We've beaten the first leg of Omega. Next time we will take on... I've yet to decide. We'll figure it out. So that's not till 4.2. Okay. So I think we're doing 4.1 next. So back to the reach. I'm gonna kind of do this one a little different. I'm going to kind of do stuff in the order it was released. There'll be like breaks between Omega and all that stuff. Kind of like how it was gone through when it first came out. There we go. All right, catch you guys later.